Hello, Aries. Welcome to your 3-month tarot forecast for October, November, and December. This may resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, and we are going to focus on all the positive that is playing out or coming towards you this next 3 months. And if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below. So let's get into this, Aries. Let's see all the good stuff, all the positive energy that is playing out for you over the next 3 months as we wrap up 2025. Can you believe that? That we are just about into the last quarter of 2025. Feels like it's went by in just a blink. All right, let's see what's happening for Aries. All the positive, all the good coming for Aries. All right, rest and rejuvenation. So in October, there's some area of life that's really healing or smoothing out, balancing out, where it's not feeling so chaotic, so stressful. Okay, and if you just haven't been feeling good overall in general, you're going to be feeling much better as you move through October. Next is indecision. Okay, remember, this is positive stuff. Okay, where you've really been struggling to make your mind up about something, or you've really been struggling to move past something that's happened that really hurt your heart, where you've been going back and forth of, oh my gosh, this makes me so angry, or this hurt me so bad, and then you switch to, you know what, forget about it, I'm fine, I'm good. You know, when we're going through the healing process, we can really jump back and forth, right, between different emotions and different thoughts. And come November, you are finally on your path, Aries, okay? And outside of trying to decide or needing to heal, you are also feeling like you are finally on your path. There's no confusion, and it could have a lot to do with what plays out in October, all right, where you may have been uncertain, unsure, a lot of worry, a lot of fear-based energies around something. And then in November, you're totally set. So this is really good energy, these two pairing up with each other. Nice. And look at this for December. You are ending 2025 on such a beautiful high note with the sun. The sun is all about blessings, healing, illumination, inspiration. December is a very good month if you have this creative idea, or you want to start expanding more with your natural gifts, talents, and abilities. December is a great month for that inspiration, where your energy is just more passionate than normal. You have more motivation than you typically normally would. Okay, so Aries, this year wrapping up the year in such a beautiful way. Healing, balance, and stability. Finally feeling like you know what you're doing and where you're going. And here, feeling blessed, feeling healed, feeling content, feeling happy. And anything that's really stumped you, it's like the dots finally connect. You kind of have that message all through each of the last 3 months of the year. Dots connecting, clarity, healing, balance, stability, things evening out for you, really getting over some things that have hurt your heart or just made you so frustrated, angry, and mad. And this is you really looking forward to 2026 and all that it entails for you. So let's pull some tarot to go a bit deeper into each of these energies. Get more detail about them. Right, the Tower. So unexpected good outcomes here with the World. Yes, this is for October. November, we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. See, You're no longer going to be worrying. And we've got the King of Wands. This is your energy, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. And the Death card. Oh my gosh, Aries, this is really good. All right, let's get everybody properly aligned here. Okay, so, and you know what? I just saw this as I was setting the deck down. Look at that. You got the Nine of Wands, or sorry, the Nine. You got the Ten of Wands, and Ten of Wands are all about the completion of the journey. Okay, well, tens are about the completion of the journey, but this is where you're going to be setting a very heavy burden down. And I feel that this is all through October, November, December. Here in October, you got the Tower with the World, two major arcanas, so bigger deal energy. The Tower, things happening unexpected in a positive way for Aries that allows peace in your life, okay? And coming to the end, the World is the completion of the journey, okay? So with this card coming through along with the Tower, and now I'm I'm freaking out because YouTube is so sensitive anymore to any sort of nudity, and that's why he's covered up. And I just noticed on this card there's some nudity, so I'm like, YouTube, please, please, please do not see that. I'll have to cover it up when I'm done with this reading. But anyways, you're coming to the end, Aries, right here, the World, the completion of the journey, and the way everything works out for you, it's really in an unexpected way, okay? It truly is. It's like everything just sorts itself out and you don't see it coming. And this could be some very unexpected turns of event in a positive way for Aries, okay? So completion of the journey. We also see that here with the Ten of Wands, laying down the heaviness of burden and rest and rejuvenation, peace and balance and harmony being restored in your life where you can finally sleep at night. You're not worried about XYZ. You're feeling better mentally, emotionally, spiritually, maybe even physically. Blessings that you needed coming in. So October looks like a month of balance and completion for you in a very good way. And now in November, you've got indecision going on, okay? But you're coming out of that. And this could be where you've been trying to make your mind up about something. Okay, do I go this way? Do I go that way? Or you've been trying to get over something and it's just been really hard. Or you've been really questioning your place, your purpose in this life. And now with the Eight of Pentacles, this is a card of learning. You're coming into the understanding that you need, and you're coming out of Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a card of worry, concern, fear, sleepless nights. I don't know what I'm going to do. That type of energy. So you've learned what you need to know and understand, and it takes you out of this Nine of Swords. Again, you finally feel like you are on your path and you know what direction you're moving in. And then the Eight, I don't know why I want to keep calling this everything but what it is, the Ten of Wands. This is a big part of you setting down the burden that you've been carrying. And then over here with the King of Wands and the Death card, the King of Wands, whether you're masculine or feminine, this is you really being totally tuned in with your personal power, with your creativity, feeling like a leader, feeling very confident in yourself and what you're doing. And the Death card, I feel that that's talking about the transition out of 2025 coming into 2026. So who you've been in 2025 is not who you're going to be in 2026. You're going to be more in control of yourself, of your life, of your destiny, and feeling very empowered because the sun is blessing Aries. Okay, so let's pull some more tarot and go deeper. All right. Temperance, that's the card of balance. the Three of Pentacles. Energy is really coming together for Aries. Two of Cups, people having your back. You may be starting a new relationship with somebody there. Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Fool. So you got the World and the Fool. Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. You're coming out of a lot of heaviness and defeat there. And Six of Pentacles. And I'm just going to take this really quick and cover her up. I hope that YouTube did not notice that, did not see that. But there we go. Now there's no chance. And you probably don't even know where I colored her up. That's how small it was, thank goodness. So here we have Temperance with Three of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Temperance is the energy of balance, harmony, restoration, things, you know, coming into order for you. And Aries, this could also be where in October, you are joining new people. You are aligning with new people. Some Aries may absolutely be starting a new job, okay? Or you could be traveling for work, meeting some coworkers at a different location, you know, a different state, different country than where you are. And these people, you're absolutely going to love them, okay? Anybody new that you're connecting with in October, you're going to absolutely love these people. And if you're starting a new job, you're going to just be fitting right in. And that might be unexpected job coming in, and that's why you can finally rest and relax, because you got money coming in now, because you also got Eight of Pentacles coming in for November. So my unemployed Aries, October and November look to be really good months for you to get aligned to a new job. Or if you currently have a job but you're very unhappy, October and November are great months to put yourself out there for a new one. Start putting your resume out, because something's coming in very unexpectedly, and it allows you to wrap up a cycle that had you more stressed out, where life was feeling chaotic, and put you more into that place of peace, harmony, and balance. And people that you align with, it's a beautiful connection. Some of you, this could absolutely be a romantic connection, just kind of shows up out of nowhere for you, kind of out of the blue. You know, that's the Uranus energy, the unexpected coming in with this Two of Cups. And it could be, you know, you are out and about with some friends, somebody around your workplace, you know, it doesn't have to be, but that's like two strong scenarios I'm feeling for you. So some of my singles, October looks like a good month for aligning to a new romantic partner, okay? But also I do see people stepping up and really having Aries back, really being there for you. And whatever you've been worried about, it's coming to an end in October. And those worries are soon to be a thing of the past. And then here for November, with this indecision, look at this, is you finally getting on your path with the Fool, okay? Because you have the World for October, and then you've got the Fool for November. So the ending of a cycle, of some lessons, of a journey, and November on the new path 100%. Like the Fool is such a perfect card to pair with this and the message that we've already received about it. Okay, so definitely something ending and completing, and it allows you to finally feel safe, stable, secure, and balanced. And it's been a journey, okay, with the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is an energy of feeling kind of tired, feeling a little tattered and torn, but still being like, no, I will persevere, I will prevail, I'm going to keep moving forward. And this could be an offer that comes in very quickly, unexpectedly, again, around job situation. I do see a lot of job stuff for Aries, October, November. So those of you that are very unhappy with your job, start putting yourself out there. Those of you who are currently unemployed, you very well could be getting a job, and a good one, in October or November. Especially like November, you're on a new path. Some of you may be moving between the end of October into early November, and wherever you're moving to, you're going to love it, and things are going to go smoother than you expect, because Tower could talk about moving, World could talk about moving, okay? And then, you know, here the Knight of Wands movement, and then the Fool, new location, and you could be a little worried about stuff. But Aries, if there's a move taking place, you're good. Or, you know, you could just kind of unexpectedly find a new apartment or a new home between October and November, and things move very quickly for you. So around moving, it looks really good. You're going to find the perfect place for you. Around job, it looks really good. Again, switching job or finally getting a job. But for everybody else, other things that you've really been worried about or trying to work through, you've learned what you needed to learn, and the answer comes to you, the solution comes to you, and you're on your new path, and you're no longer feeling worried, having sleepless nights, okay? And then here we come down to December, and you are really no longer feeling defeated. Okay, because Five of Swords can absolutely be an energy of feeling defeat. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, nothing really changes. Okay, and then that Queen of Pentacles sitting at the center, that's you feeling far more stable financially, around your abundance, around life in general. And also with the Six of Pentacles, the energy that you've been putting out to the universe, whether through different things that you are trying to manifest for yourself in life, or your good deeds, helping others, really stepping up for others, that energy is coming back to you, okay? And the sun there really confirms that as well, all right? That there's blessings coming in December for Aries, and we see it through the Six of Pentacles, and also any sort of creative idea that you have. You want to be self-employed. You want to do something on the side with your natural talents, gifts, and abilities. December is a great time to really start that process, Aries. I see where you could be making some money at this. All right. And maybe you're starting it in October, and then by December, you are making money. You are getting exposure. You are seeing fruits of your labor. Okay. So the last 3 months of the year are really about Aries getting on stable ground, feeling healed, feeling balanced, feeling whole. Very good positive changes around job and living situations. And December being a month that you feel very blessed, and you are changing and shifting in consciousness, okay, with the Death card right here as you leave 2025 behind and step into 2026. So if you've gone through a lot of ups and downs in 2025, 2026 is a whole different ball game. Okay, Aries, it's just, you're not going to be going through the same things, because it looks like you're wrapping up some different soul cycles and things right here with the Tower and the World, and then the Fool coming in. The World and the Fool in the same reading is like the ending of something and the beginning of something new. We also see where you're setting down things that feel more like a burden, a struggle for you, and you are feeling more empowered and grown. You've learned a lot. If you want to return to school to start moving down an entire new career path, the last 3 months of the year are a great time to really start moving in that direction. All right, Aries. So let's pull some more cards. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. All right, Two of Pentacles with change. Yes, good change coming. And we have the Prince of Wands. So you got that Knight of Wands energy twice. And now you got the Six of Pentacles twice. Look at that. Success. And Four of Swords, healing. Five of Pentacles, you're not going to be worried anymore. We see that you're coming out of Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and then you got Temperance again. Okay, so Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Temperance has come up multiple times in this reading. And so Temperance, again, is about balance and healing. It can also be about reconciliation. Somebody that you've been on the outs with, having a lot of fights with in October, high probability of you guys finally being able to work that out. And then the Six of Pentacles, what you've put out is going to be coming back to you, finally getting some reciprocity from others or from the universe. And the Knight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy, offers, opportunities, positive news coming in, and also you finally feeling like you are able to take action towards something, whereas in the past you were feeling really held back. Okay, and so here for October, you've got the Two of Pentacles and the Prince of Wands, which would be the Knight of Wands. And this is energies balancing out where things felt lopsided, again, stressful, chaotic. It's no more. All right, you've got the balance through the Temperance, and you are going to be able to feel like you're moving forward with no restriction. And I do feel healing between you and another person. Okay, and then also potential romantic connection coming in for Aries. And then here for November, you've got the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So life is feeling good in November. Just like December, something is returning to you. The energy that you've put out is returning to you. And where you were really worrying, having sleepless nights, no more. Okay, now look at, he's resting so peacefully there with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is like the opposite of the Nine of Swords, okay? So getting nice, good rest because your mind is not so worried about something anymore. Getting what you need, your plans finally having successful outcomes, and new energy entering your life, whether this is around job, living situation, money. It's just like you've learned what you needed to learn. The soul cycle completed in October, so the goodness is coming in with the Six of Pentacles, and you're coming out of the worry, and you finally feel like you are on the right path, as well as being able to make a choice about something where you felt kind of stumped. All right, and we have the Five of Pentacles and then Temperance. You're not going to be worrying anymore, okay? Because remember, we're looking at all the good stuff for Aries. We're not worried about the negative. That's not the intention for this reading. I want you to see what's coming that's good and give you something to look forward to and get that deep in your consciousness so that that's your expectation energetically, all right? And so here, Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack, worry, not having enough, feeling rejected. And with Temperance right next to that, that energy is all balanced out for you by the time you're wrapping up 2025. You are on your path. You are feeling happy. You are sleeping much better than you have been. You're not worried about stuff. You're feeling blessed. Some of your lessons are expanding you in consciousness. And again, if you want to start learning a new skill, this is a good time. If you want to start doing something with your natural talents, gifts, and abilities, or you have some sort of idea, now is the perfect time to enact that. You want to move, the end of the year is the perfect time for that. You want to switch jobs, perfect time for that. You need to get a job, perfect time for that. And blessings coming in, balance being restored and completions, blessings coming in, feeling solid, even more blessings coming in, and you are excited to wrap up 2025 and step into 2026. So let's pull some angel numbers for each month for the last 3 months of the year. 555. Big changes happening in October, but all for the better for Aries. And if you start seeing triple fives after this reading, that's spirit, that's your angels, that's your spirit guides reminding you of the message that has come through and saying, hey, changes are afoot. 272, confidence. See, you're no longer in that wishy-washy back and forth energy. You know what you want, you know who you are, you finally feel solid, you know which choice to make, you're finally healing from something, and you feel like you are on your path. And 272, energies coming together, growth, and then you expanding upon that. So you start seeing 272, that's reminding you of your confidence and that you have nothing to fear, Aries. And then look at this, 616, sanctuary. Sixes are about harmony and flow. Ones are the new beginnings. So lots of harmony in this new beginning, this new path that you're going to be stepping on. And sanctuary, this is just talking about how good you're feeling in yourself, how good you're feeling in your life, Aries. All right. So those are your messages. Again, if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.